Wow, man. I don't know where I want to put this, but I wanted to speak on this, man. I want to speak on this Nigerian husband and father who was trying to move his family to Canada. Okay. He's from Nigeria. And he had to take a DNA test for his three kids in order to prove that they are his. And what ended up happening is that he found out that all three were not his. And when he found this out, he proceeded to put pause on his wife and knock out for teeth. Okay. His Nigerian man almost killed his wife after a DNA test he took showed that he is not the biological father of their kids. The man, who is a Canada based citizen, decided to fly his family with him to stay together in Canada. Oh, that might be the problem. The man discovered that he had been living in fool's paradise over the paternity of his kids after the Canadian embassy requested a test to prove the children are his. The DNA test results prove that the man is not the biological father of any of the three children he had proudly believed were all his. According to the Twitter account below, the disappointed man got angry and battered his wife to stupor, even as she lost four teeth in the process. Wow. Um, you ladies got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. This is another article. You got to be careful, man. These dudes are not playing around. They are not playing around. Especially these African guys, man. They will put hands on you. You know, I mean, the same in America. I mean, you know what's crazy? She actually got off lucky because he could have done worse. He could have done worse. But do I condone this? Absolutely not. But am I upset because I'm upset? If do I feel sorry for this lady? I can't. I don't. I don't. I don't. Honestly, I don't. When you play games like this, when you are messing around on this man, and all three of your kids are not his, whatever happens, happens. Just I hope that he'd walk away and not put himself in a situation where he ends up, taking her life or, doing anything worse than what he did. Okay. I don't condone violence at all, but I can't say that I, am upset about this because I'm not. I mean, you play games, you're going to win certain prizes. And this woman played games with this guy. And this is exactly what happened. Stop messing around on your husbands and being sloppy about it. Because what this tells me is that she was very sloppy when it came to this situation. Just very sloppy. Okay. You out here messing around with this guy, and the dude that you're doing it with ain't wearing no protection. All three, that lets you know that the entire marriage, she was messing around with another guy. And it wouldn't surprise me if the first kid that they had together, they probably weren't even married before then. And her getting pregnant caused him to want to marry her or want to be with her long term. It just seems to me that this woman was playing games with this guy. And let me tell you something, what happens when you play games like this, things like this may occur. And again, I don't condone violence. I don't think that's the right way to go. But you cannot be out here messing around on these men and thinking that they're going to be cucked. He was basically cucked. He was basically cucked, man. The entire marriage, all three are not his. So what is he going to do? This man's been working hard to take care of her and them kids, and none of them are none of them are his. She's been messing around. I don't know if it's by different men or by the same guy. It probably was the same guy. Probably was the same guy. This guy was taking care of her and the family, and she was letting somebody else smash. Probably as soon as he left for work, bringing somebody else in the house, so she was going to see him. This should be a lesson to all you married women out here who have side dudes. You better be careful, man, because some of these guys are not going to let you get away with this. And let me just say this, you know, Snoop Dogg has a daughter with his wife, right? She looks nothing like Snoop at all. And there are people who are saying that may not be his. And he may know this. That's probably why she stays and she doesn't leave, even when Snoop, publicly is messing around with other women, because maybe she's already gotten her revenge. Maybe it's a situation where you may have been cucked. But this is a sad story all around. I don't feel sorry for this woman. I don't. You played games with this guy and you found out the hard way when you mess around with people and their emotions. This is the type of stuff that can happen.